Let us see how we can make, if not a simple, at least a highly involved and hopefully singularly memorable mnemonic for personal jurisdiction. Specifically, a mnemonic for general jurisdiction. There are 6 main word elements we need to memorize for general jurisdiction, the first 2 obviously being general and jurisdiction. The remaining 4 include waiver, consent, presence, domicile. Luckily, for us, there is this grand old army chap who ranked as a general in the British Army. He was sent to deal with Southern Rhodesia in the first half of the 20th century. Now this general had the rather unusual name of jurisdiction. Now general jurisdiction regularly attends the quarterly reunion for royal forces deployed in Southern Rhodesia between 1941 to 1945. Party of 2 these days, sadly. A rather wistful affair. Anywho, general jurisdiction always needs to go to the local PD's WC in Pucklechurch, South Gloucestershire before he goes to these reunions. WC stands for Water Closet for all you Yankees out there. Once the Southern Rhodesian Royal Forces reunion is over, he again goes to the local PD's WC. So there we have our mnemonic, general jurisdiction, P, D's, WC. Under the presence element you may wish to note that general jurisdictions' presence in the WC is continuous and systematic. Mention continuous and systematic or essentially at home to garner points with those bar exam graders that just live for such buzzwords. Again, general jurisdiction, P. P is for presence, or continuous and systematic contacts. D is for domicile, the place someone intends to remain indefinitely. You know, as a side note, general jurisdiction often feels the intent to remain indefinitely when he gets comfortable in the water closet. And who, at his age, would not intend to remain indefinitely in Pucklechurch's police department's wonderful WC? W. W is for waiver. C. C is for consent. I know this is a highly involved fact pattern to render such a simple mnemonic, but just wait until we discuss compulsory joinder of a necessary party. It will make this peroration appear as truly achieving the absolute soul of brevity. Ha ha, but really, no really, let's get serious for a moment. You really need to get comfortable with overly wrought fact patterns and needlessly cumulative information. If you are going to be successful on the bar exam, you should live for needlessly cumulative information. I do not write the rules, I simply present the material for your personal edification. By the way, it's my sincerest hope that one of you out there after listening to this overly wrought rendition of a pretty much needless mnemonic will be inspired to name your pet after general jurisdiction. Maybe some of you have Rhodesian pets, such as the wild dog, night ape, dwarf mongoose, or my personal favorite, the square-lipped rhinoceros. I've already named my square-lipped rhinoceros after general jurisdiction, a very venerable old man. But why Southern Rhodesia, you ask? Why not Possum Trot, Kentucky, for example? At least Possum Trot, Kentucky is located in America, where the federal rules of civil procedure were adopted in 1938. And 1938 is earlier than the period general jurisdiction was in Southern Rhodesia. What can Southern Rhodesia possibly have to do with general jurisdiction, presence, domicile, waiver and consent? Isn't it all just a bit too needlessly random? Yes, indeed it is needlessly random. Just like the needlessly random minutiae required for the MBE and the irredeemingly boring quagmires of the multi-state essay examination. Please get comfortable with the needlessly random nature of this whole process. I do hope this acts as a primer to condition you to all things random and labyrinthine on the bar examination.